Good morning, LBHT crew. Good morning, Rogue Nation. Look, I'm only here to open up the show and say that because your boy got to go. Yeah, there's a little emergency at work. I got to get there like ASAP. But I want to get some morning shots to everybody. Thank you for being here. We got Raymaker. Good morning. Good morning, guys. Up and at 'em with support for both channels. Hey, appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. We got Carmelo Moody, Grand Rising, showing love on both channels. Appreciate that. CES Jr., let's go. Let's go.
Good morning.
Good morning. We got Michael Hawthorne says, good morning, gentlemen. You all jinxed us. I had a 2-hour wait yesterday for Father's Day dinner. Oh, where'd you go? Where'd you go?
Sorry you had to do that, but it's good for us. As a whole. You sacrificed for the team.
The message got out there. Okay. The gospel was spread. Okay. Mission accomplished. TC, appreciate the super chat. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
He showing love on both channels with the super chat. Says good morning, have a blessed day, and good morning. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Dr. Kush showing love on both channels. Appreciate that. Thank you. Michael Aiken showing love on both channels. Man, that's what I'm talking about. Nigerian Nightmare showing love on both channels. And he was, man, Nigerian Nightmare be on let's get the I was going to call him Let's Get Ready on Good Friends Better Rivals, watching all the World Cup coverage, man. Appreciate the support.
Indeed.
Yeah. Okay. Corey Hunt, salute, showing love on both channels. We got Ellis in the house. What up, Ellis?
Good
morning to you. Point, good morning. It says rise and shine. Rough fights, hit the like on the way in. Facts. And over on my channel says rise and shine LBHT crew, hit the like on the way in, man.
That's what's up.
Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. Dance fan, good morning, fellas, and Flock Nation. I hope that everyone has a great day. Same to you. Thank you. It's like sports. Good morning. Deanna, thank you for being a member for 2 months. Appreciate that.
Yeah. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Yes, happy birthday. Enjoy. And she's showing love on both channels. Appreciate you. Just Aloe, good morning. We got Samuel Banks in the house. Good morning. Dance fan showing love on both channels. Appreciate that. Reese, good morning. Says good morning, everyone. I hope you enjoyed your Father's Day. Yes. Have a blessed day to you too, Reese. Yes, Father's Day treated me well. How about you, Hendo?
Yes, it's a great day.
Good. Pamela, good morning. Tactical Precision, good morning. And she's showing Deanna some birthday love. That's what I like to see.
Yeah, it was the 25th. Well, happy birthday. Happy early birthday.
Yes, happy birthday. You got 3 more days. And we will not be live, but remind us on Wednesday. We're going to give you another birthday shout out. What up, Jay? Just says Brodney is here. Okay, Jose, have a great day. See you. You know what's going on? Yeah, yeah. B's over there conserving his energy until he has to talk. Coach,
what's up, Coach?
What up, Coach? Good to see you. Coach, did you want to do a stream today or tomorrow? This is definitely stuff we're supposed to talk about offline, but it doesn't matter. Just let me know. Kurt Hurd, good morning. Samuel Banks showing love on both channels. Kurt Hurd is showing love on both channels. Salute to both of y'all, man.
Salute. Shout out.
Coach with the Spanish for Feliz Dia del Padre.
Con
trazo. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Same to you. Hope you enjoyed your Father's Day. Oh, Bonefish Girl.
Bang shrimp.
There you go. The only troublemaker. Good morning. It is what it is. Showing love on both channels. Biggie. Eric G. Pope. Good morning. Jose, Hendo, and Brodney. Good morning to you. And he's showing love on both channels. Salute. Tomorrow. Coach says tomorrow. Okay. Yep. Tomorrow it is. You guys are getting the Ravens roundup tomorrow. All right. You're welcome. Travis Whitfield. Good morning on the thread, putting in work. Yes.
Get that workout in.
Shelly Shell, good morning. King says, morning, fellas. B, what are you doing here? He's filling in for me. I gotta leave soon. I'm just here to get some morning shout outs.
B is here to run the show.
Yeah. We need to get all 4 of y'all on the stream. You, Jose, Rodney, and Ferris. We do streams all the time. We do the streams all the time.
First
morning. Why are you being like that?
Yeah, if Ferris could pop up any moment. That is true. Nation World, good morning. A friend of mine is in West Virginia selling fireworks. B. Okay. What part of West Virginia? They got some huge fireworks stores all over West Virginia.
Coach knows all the troublemakers.
Julia Otis, Buenos dias, hermanos. Appreciate you, cats. Hey, appreciate you, Julian. And this is perfect timing because Tracy is here. Good morning, Tracy. Tracy, I'm getting ready to go. I got to get to work early. That's why you see B on the screen. I got the wrong. I got the wrong setup here. There we go. That's how we're supposed to be. Is this how did it get to? Oh, I know why. Because this is how we were set up initially. Because I was showing you all something.
Yeah.
Listen, y'all. I know it looks quiet on your end. It looks quiet. I didn't put out all the videos I was supposed to put out. I promised y'all I was going to put out a video. But your boy is working. We are working on something huge. Okay. And it's going to pay dividends. Like, this is the same thing at work. When sometimes quiet for everybody else. This is when my department puts in work. Same thing here. We are putting in some work. So it's the calm before the storm. Okay. It's the calm before the storm. So look, and Tay got it. What's good? What's up, good to see you. All right, man. Look, this is y'all show. I mean, look, there's obviously not a whole lot of Ravens stuff to get to, but we've been talking about it for weeks about who we think is going to make the team, any other moves that they could possibly make going into camp, maybe at the camp starts. So we can discuss all that. RNTY. Good morning. So I don't know how you feeling, Hendo,
about the team. Mm-hmm. You already know. They know in the comment section because every time we do a show, we get that same video. I think they have like certain things and they just copy and paste. Like, oh, offensive line again, huh? Well, if that's an issue, that's an issue. Of course, we're going to talk about it until they do something about it. Even if you look at the pundits and prognosticators, their biggest concern with the Ravens is this offensive line, especially the center position. So that's what we're going to talk about. If Chad wants to talk about it, we're going to talk about it. If you don't like it, don't tune in.
Hey, I mean, well said. Well said. Ricky Beaver says Cleveland, the only team in the division I don't expect to make the playoffs. Oh.
Interesting.
A bold claim with Cincinnati in there.
What about Pittsburgh though?
Yeah.
We don't know what's going to happen with Aaron Rodgers. He may fall off a cliff.
I don't expect Pittsburgh to make the playoffs. I don't even think they're trying to make the playoffs, to be honest.
All right. Really? They might get the QB sweepstakes. I mean, that may be true. Tomlin's not there. They don't have to keep the streak of below 500 seasons going. I think it was 17, 18 in a row.
Yeah.
It's dead in the water. Like John Harbaugh Sr. is coaching the team.
Is he?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, 0.1. John Harbaugh 1.0. Yeah.
1.0.
Stretch was good. Yes, we had a great Father's Day. Hope you as well. Imani, good morning.
Good
morning. Cleveland all depends on whether or not they get some solid quarterback play because they got some talent on the team. It's just a matter of can they get better quarterback play than they already have. I mean, I right now I say no, but you never know. Tom Munkin is there coaching. Maybe he gets a little more out of Shador. Look, Shador is one of those players. Wouldn't surprise me if he succeeded. Wouldn't surprise me if he didn't succeed. Mm-hmm. He's got some talent. It's just a matter of can he put it together.
Yeah,
he's gonna have the opportunity.
yeah. It's just personally, what is Todd Monken going to bring that Kevin Stefanski didn't bring? Both of them were offensive minded coaches. Not saying that a difference could help them, but to me, Kevin Stefanski was a better offensive coordinator coming over.
Yeah, I don't disagree. I just think maybe. I mean, I'm not saying Tomlin's going to be a good head coach. I'm just saying the thing that could be different is the players buy into Tom Monken more, because towards the end you could tell they didn't like Stefanski, right? So that could be the difference, where they just buy into what he's selling, and that makes the world difference right there. You know,
you're right. And thinking of it, giving Shador more time, because he ran with the threes. He didn't get a lot of practice time. They really didn't expect him to be the starting quarterback. But what does it say that Deshaun Watson is leading? Is the front runner for QB1?
I don't know why y'all are expecting Shador to be the quarterback. It's gonna be Deshaun.
Well, I didn't say I expected it. I just said I wouldn't be surprised if he succeeded or didn't succeed. Deshaun Watson, when he's healthy and the right headset, is a good quarterback. We forget that because we haven't seen that happen in years. But yeah, he is the more talented quarterback. But like I said, I'm not expecting.
There was some off-field stuff going on when he got there that kind of threw him off. I don't know what he was referring to, but like that's all cleared up now. That's in the past. So
yeah. But I don't have any expectations for either one of them, because Deshaun Watson could just not have it anymore. Or he just can't stay healthy anymore, and Shador could get a shot. I don't know. That's why I don't know. I don't expect them. I don't. I said it depends on whether or not they get some good quarterback play, but I don't have high expectations.
I don't appreciate y'all overlooking our Hawaiian brethren, Dylan Gabriel.
Is he still there? Still on the team?
Yeah, he's there.
Yeah, he's still man out.
Yeah, but he's like QB4 now.
Yeah.
Because who's that little athletic kid that they drafted? I think from Arkansas.
He's not that dude can't play.
What's his name?
Taylor.
Yeah, Taylor something. Maybe he can.
Maybe. I mean, he's a Lamar Jackson. He's supposed to be a Lamar Jackson clone that's bigger, stronger, faster.
What number is Dylan gonna wear?
And you just the disrespect to not even spell his name right either.
Was Dillon?
Yeah. I mean, he might give his jersey up. I don't know, because the way that they put it is like, outside of that, it's really only one number that your boy can wear, and that's 95. I don't know if he wants to do that.
Well, it said that he came in and Dylan Gabriel was hoping that he was going to pay him for his number, but he just took it. So I guess that's why you're QB3.
Right. That's funny. All right, y'all. I need to get out of here. Y'all enjoy the rest of the show. Listen, y'all, lbhtshow.com. I tease it every week. There's, I tell you, there's gonna be something different. Nothing noticeably different on your end. It's a little different, a little different right now. But just keep watching. Keep watching. Sign up for the newsletter. The new poll question comes out today. In the newsletter at noon. All right. What was the question, B?
We went with what is going to be the biggest or the movie of the summer. It's going to be Spider-Man Brand New Day or Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey. Starring Matt Damon and friends.
Okay. All right. I'm going to see both. Will I see him in the theater? That should be the real question right there.
I almost bought some tickets to an early screening for Spider-Man, and then and your boy was being professional. I said it's on Wednesday night. I guess I better not.
Yeah. No, we can't. The whole crew can't be out on Wednesday.
So you could have brought in Ferris to host the show himself. They would have got like 4 hours of content. But by the time we got back from the movies, the show still be going.
Hendo froze up. Okay, you're back.
You can do pre-recorded.
We'll talk about it. Usually we say that for Thanksgiving and Christmas, but Maybe we'll see. I'm not saying no, but we'll see.
I don't know. Marvel might be back though.
They have ways to convince me.
It looks really good.
All right, y'all. I'm out of here. Y'all have a great day. I'll see you later.
All right, Jose.
Peace out.
Laters.
All right, Jose's gone. Things about to change around here. Okay. So, there's not really a whole lot going on. There's no real football news. Carolina's set to dominate Baltimore with all the question marks. I don't know why you're making faces like that. You know there's questions in Baltimore.
There's some questions.
There's some questions in Baltimore. Hendo, y'all know that I'm not used to being here on the morning show. And I gotta tell you, I had a particularly rough morning this morning because I had a nightmare right before, pretty recently. Like I woke up at 5:30 and I had a nightmare, and it was really insidious because what I dreamt was that we were finishing up the morning show and that I was getting ready to go back to bed. And then I opened my eyes and I saw that it was 5:30 and we hadn't even started yet. And I was disgusted. I could not believe it. But what is going on, I don't know if you've been watching, is the World Cup and the story of the World Cup, Cape Verde. Have you seen them?
No.
Okay, well, that's not great. Cape Verde is the third smallest country to ever qualify for the World Cup. This is their first trip to the World Cup. And so far, they've played their 2 games. They're in a group with Spain, Uruguay, and Saudi Arabia. And so far, they've played Spain and Uruguay, 2 of the traditional powers in world soccer. And they've played both of them to a draw. It was a 0-0 draw with Spain and a 2-2 draw with Uruguay yesterday, which means that now they have just their 3rd game against Saudi Arabia left. And if they win that game, they're going to be through to the knockout stage in their very first trip to the World Cup. So it's kind of a big deal. People are kind of rallying behind them. That's the team that had the goalie who is now, I think, over 17 million followers on Instagram. He showed up with 50K. But yeah, it's been a great story. But thanks for not watching. So what have you been up to this weekend?
It's Father's Day stuff, cooking, cleaning, doing just regular stuff.
Cooking and cleaning is Father's Day stuff, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Very interesting. Very interesting.
I don't go with the traditional standards of holidays.
Okay.
I'm different.
You're different.
Different.
You built different.
Nah, I built different.
I just do it to your Father's Day, but you built different.
Nah, I just do what needs to be done. That's it.
Okay. I don't think that's the case. I know some things that needed to be done over this weekend that didn't get done because somebody wasn't answering their phone. But that's okay. That's okay. You know what? You don't have to apologize to me. You have to apologize to the people. That was for them. That was content for the people. That wasn't for me. I don't care if you do that.
It's gonna get done though. That's all. No,
Speaking of, this Tuesday and Wednesday, I guess I don't know why they separated it into 2 days. That's the most ridiculous move of all time. The NBA separating the NBA draft into 2 days. Nobody cares about the second round. But first round starts on Tuesday. They finish it up on Wednesday. What are you looking forward to? What are you expecting to happen in that NBA draft?
Nothing really.
Wow.
I don't watch the NBA till the playoffs. Wow. For me, the NBA just isn't the way that it used to be. You know what I mean? I can't get into it. Like I love Steph Curry, but he changed the game and maybe not for the better. Like all you got to do is just running down court, just jacking up threes. Nobody's playing defense really.
That's not true.
I can't relate to the. I hate to be that old man, but I can't relate to these young kids. Like I look at them. Can't relate to him, so I just wait to the playoffs.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, phenomenal player, incredible player, 2-time reigning MVP. They won the championship last year, and every time I look at him, I see Dave Chappelle in the Prince skit. And that's how I just picture him playing basketball. And I'm like, you're not the best player in the league, but hey, he is right now. He's been proving it. It's just it's a new generation. But this is one of the, or expected to be one of the best draft classes in quite a while. It's absolutely loaded at the top. You got AJ DeBansta, who came out and said he only worked out, or he didn't work out at all for anybody. Darren Peterson, who was kind of expected to go number 2, only worked out for Washington, who's picking number 1, doesn't want to go play for Utah. So the question I have for you, do you agree with players, with top prospects, refusing to work out for teams? Or do you think they should go through the combine and go do private workouts and everything for the top teams?
I think that in today's climate, they need to do what they want to do, because sports in general is different than when we were growing up. It was pretty much, for a lot of these young men, a way to support their families, get out of their financial situations, and they kind of had to toe the line and go through the process that has already been laid in place. These young men nowadays, they already have social media followings. Like you said, that one guy, 17 million, and they're making millions of dollars in high school and college. So now I can kind of dictate to an extent of where I want to go. We've talked about this before. Like, there shouldn't be a draft in any league.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, the best team, you go out recruit, like college, you out recruit the players and have them come play for you. But I don't think that it's a necessity now, because it's like, yo, I'm a millionaire. Why do I have to pander and show off to you and kind of do that little height, weight, speed thing? Like, you've seen the tape, you've interviewed me. Why do I have to work out again? So nah, I don't believe in that.
Yeah, I agree. And there are cases where you obviously want to do that if you want to try to increase your stock or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But a guy like Peterson, a guy like DeBansta, who are going at the top of the draft regardless,
Mm-hmm.
you can only really hurt yourself by working out for teams. So what's the point? Utah is a very interesting case, because Darren Peterson has made it, he hasn't said anything publicly, but he's made it known privately. He doesn't want to play for Utah. He doesn't want them to draft him.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if you remember, but last year there was a pair of players coming out of Rutgers, and Dylan Harper and Ace Bailey, a couple of guards. Everybody was in love with them. They were a couple of chuckers in college, and they didn't even take Rutgers to the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
But Dylan Harper ended up obviously with the San Antonio Spurs. He was playing in the finals, playing very well in the finals, looking great.
Mm-hmm.
His boy Ace Bailey said, "Hey, Utah, don't draft me." And Utah walked right up there. He said, "We'll take Ace Bailey." So if you're a team and a player says to you, "I don't want to play for you, don't take me,"
Mm-hmm.
and that's kind of the guy that you think is the best player for you at that spot, are you taking them anyway? Or are you going to honor that and say, "Hey, I don't want people who don't want to be here. I'm going to either trade the pick or go with another player"?
I'm going with another player. And we know it's a pissing contest. It's a billionaire looking, saying, who is this little kid to tell me what we can't do? Now you're compromising the integrity of the team, because you don't know how that bad attitude is going to foster around the rest of the team. Mm-hmm. Coming in, you may be one of the best players, and we're expecting you to help us get back to prominence, especially at the trade. But you can't sit there and say, all right, this guy don't want to be here. If you've been in sports for a while, you've seen teams draft players that didn't want to be there. We have John Elway, we have Eli Manning. They told you, we don't want to come here. Yeah. And they actually traded out and made it better for each franchise. But in basketball, they seem to tend to keep these kids, and they don't do well, because it's like, I don't want to be here anyway. So I'm not going to give it my hardest. I'm not going to try to help you win. I'm going to play bad. I'm going to have a bad attitude. So hopefully you trade me. So no, I'm going to let them go.
Okay. Yeah. And in basketball also, those first however many years, those players aren't making, outside of the exceptions, the Victor Wembanyama's, the LeBrons, they're not changing your franchise in those early years anyway. They're 19, 20 years old coming in. Mm-hmm. And by the time that they are developed and really ready to play, their contract's up and they're leaving anyway.
Thanks.
So you're kind of being a farm system for the Lakers. Thank you very much, Orlando Magic. Appreciate it. Go ahead and send Paolo Banchero our way as well. Let's see.
No, we will not be sending anybody to the Lakers.
Praveen says, will soccer ever become a major sport in America? Absolutely. It will. We just have to get better at it. So, like the U.S. right now, they've had 2 very impressive wins in their first 2 games. They've already won their group because group sucks. So they're through to the knockout stage. They've got a lot of young talent on the team. I don't think that they're really a threat to win it, but they could go potentially farther than they've ever gone. Now, this year they're starting off with the round of 32. They've expanded the World Cup. It's the first year where there's 48 teams. So normally when you get to the knockout stage, there's 16 teams left. So you got the round of 16, 8, 4, 2. This year you're starting off with a round of 32. How far do you think the U.S. can go?
So my question to you is, do we do it like the international teams do, where they start recruiting these kids at like 12, 13, 14, set them up and kind of groom them? Do we do it that way? Or do we just like throw them together and be like, hey, here's your camp?
What we do, generally speaking, is get the leftovers to play in the U.S. But, for the national team, players have some options, because every country has different rules. So it could be, hey, you're born here. It could be, hey, you have a parent who was born here, whatever it is. But players have the option to choose whatever country that they're eligible for. And, several, not necessarily top players, but several very good players have chosen to play for the U.S. I don't know, man. Like, if you watch the coverage of the World Cup, they're starting off with the, hey, it's not so crazy that we could win. I'm like, it's pretty crazy. You don't want to, and this is always the problem with soccer for me, and why it doesn't, the World Cup doesn't kind of bring in a ton of new fans, is because when you start watching as an American fan, if you're rooting for the U.S. team, they're really kind of gassing them up way more than they need to be. And then you watch, and then they fall on their face, and then you're disappointed. And you're like, I'm not watching this trash anymore, because we like winners, right? Right now, like I said, they've had a couple of really impressive wins, so they're kind of going overboard with the coverage and the what's possible. And I'm afraid that's going to happen again, where they're like, hey, this team, maybe they've got what it takes to go all the way. And then you watch and they get bounced in the first round of the knockout stage, and then you're kind of, well, I don't care again. Right. But I do think that this team is more talented. They're talented enough to advance. The U.S. has never been past the round of 16. So obviously a lot depends on the draw, right? But I think that they have the ability to get beyond the round of 16 this year. They're just not, I don't think, on the same level as a Spain or Argentina and things like that. But long story short, I think that, yes, it's becoming a lot more popular than it ever has been already. And I think that's just going to continue to grow, and they'll take down baseball one day.
And I was about to say, you know what that sounds like? Sounds like the Baltimore Orioles. And it's more interest, and it looks like this year we probably could do it. We may not, but we probably can. And they got a new coach, they got new players, they got this. No, I refuse to believe.
Yeah, well, they're always lying, and it's again, it's 162 games of them lying, or 164, whatever it is. They don't play that many in soccer. It's okay,
But I mean, as a fan, if I'm trying to get into a sport and I'm rooting for the home team, if I'm watching other countries groom players, like they're housing them, they're paying them, they're training them from a very young age to be these iconic players, and then I look at us and, like you said, we get the leftovers, the hodgepodge, and just throw them together and be like, oh, we look like we'll be a good team this year. Why would I want to support that? Why would I want to support a team?
Well, you don't necessarily have to support that, because that's not, when I say that, I'm referring to the MLS, right? Messi is playing in the MLS now. David Beckham came over and played in the MLS at the end of his career. Sonny from South Korea is playing in the MLS. But you can be a fan of the Premier League. You can be a fan of the Spanish league, the French league, or whatever. And the World Cup will allow you to get to know those players. Like right now, if you're watching the World Cup, you can see Lamine Yamal, who is the 18-year-old superstar for Spain. He's going to be the guy in soccer for the foreseeable future. right? And you get to see them kind of up close and personal. It's in the U.S., so all the games are at a very reasonable time, right? So it's not like, hey, I'm having to stay up or get up at 4 a.m. to catch this game. You're watching it in prime time, and you can kind of get an attachment to these players. You have all of the soccer fans in the country just going out and partying all over the place, and it's a big deal here, right? Even if you're not into soccer, you're kind of, I don't want to say you can't escape it, but like it's there for you, right? And it's very compelling. It's something it's like the Olympics a bit, except once it's over, you don't forget about it for 4 years. There are major leagues and major tournaments going on all the time. So if you kind of catch the bug a little bit, the Premier League starts in August, right? So the World Cup ends July 19th. That's the championship game. And if you're like, man, that was really good, I kind of want to dive into this a little bit. The top league in the world starts the very next month. It starts a couple weeks later. Whereas you watch the Olympics and you're like, man, Usain Bolt is really fast. I want to see some more of that. You're like, when's he running again? Oh, in 4 years? Right. Cool. Like, I know there's other meets and everything, but nobody, they're not televised. Nobody cares. Yeah. But no, I think that it can. I think it can catch on, especially with just the dreadful state of baseball. They're about to have a lockout. College basketball is in a horrible state also. Terrible. So I think there is that potential, but we'll see. It depends on that U.S. men's team really stepping their game up and achieving, because obviously the women's team is one of the best in the world, and that hasn't really sparked the interest of a lot of sports fans here.
Yeah, but you know what I do like though?
What's that?
Demotions. I don't know what league it is, but you don't do well, they will demote you out that league.
Yeah.
They should do that in the NFL.
I think that the NBA did themselves I think that it's just stupid what they decided to do with the lottery and everything. But they're calling 1 through, I believe, 3 the relegation zone. I'm like, but you're not getting relegated, so why are you calling it? It's like they saw what the actual solution was and said, we'll take that name and not do anything like it. And it makes absolutely no sense to me. Absolutely no sense. Yeah. Wow. Coach agreeing on baseball and college basketball being a joke. Yeah, I mean, baseball's always been there. College basketball has joined them recently as they can't keep any players. And it's pretty terrible year to year. It's difficult to follow.
What's up, Flex?
What's going on, Flex Zone?
Yes, happy
Father's Day to you as well. Wow.
Draft
is tomorrow. Yeah.
Anybody care? Hey, did the loser boozer enter the draft?
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna make the assumption that by loser boozer, you're referring to Caden. And I don't know, all right, because Caden's still kind of dead to me right now. If you don't know what Hendo's referring to, Carlos Boozer, from Alaska, from the motherland, who was a very, very good NBA player, had twins, Cameron and Caden, who both also went to Duke like their father. Cameron is going to be selected in the top 5. Caden, the point guard, the twin who didn't grow, is probably he was a borderline first round pick projected, borderline first, second round. But in the NCAA tournament, Duke had a big lead. Duke blew the lead, and at the end of the game, they passed the ball to Caden. All he had to do was dribble forward and with the ball, run the clock out, stand still and hold the ball and get fouled. The only thing that he couldn't do was wildly throw the ball up in the air, trying to arc it over the tallest player on the court, who was jumping as high as they can with their arms fully extended. He chose option C, turned it over. Duke loses, and now nobody cares if he went to the draft or not. Don't really want him back. But yeah. Cameron's going very high though.
Oh yeah, he's going top 5.
Cameron's a great player.
Yeah,
So.
he pulled it De'Aaron Fox. Like,
I
don't know.
Y'all saying that, but he did it first. He did it first.
I mean,
De'Aaron was studying some Caden Boozer tape.
I mean, he did it one game. De'Aaron Fox did it a whole series. Like,
he didn't do a whole series.
Yeah, he did the whole. He played horribly the whole series, and the fact that team owes him $289 million makes it even worse. You just signed a 26.
He didn't play great, but you know the boneheaded play thing was in that one game, and look, he didn't lose them the game. It was a 29-point lead. That wasn't a 30-point play. That was a whole team and coaching staff effort to come together and blow a 29-point lead. But
I mean, you're correct in that assessment. But if you look at the last 3 minutes of the game, De'Aaron Fox, 2 turnovers, 3 missed shots, not to mention that bad layup when once again dribble the ball out. Dribble the clock out.
Listen. Okay, he couldn't dribble the clock out. Okay,
no.
He was going to get fouled, and then you go to the free throw line, and they had just missed a couple of big free throws, right? I mean, and if he makes both free throws, and me and Jose had this conversation about because he didn't do the right thing, but I see why he did it, right? Because you had a 29-point lead, and then you go ice cold. Mm-hmm. Everybody, you can't make a shot. You can't make any shot. And he said to himself, "Man, we need some more points. If I can get an easy 2, that'll go a long way to trying to put this game away." Right, as opposed to, man, we're choking. I'm gonna go to the line. I'm gonna miss these free throws, and then we go lose anyway. He said, "Hey," and he said it after the game when they asked him, "What were you thinking?" Which is always a great question. What were you thinking? He said, "Well, I thought that I was gonna outrun the defender." I believe it was Anunoby.
Yeah, it was.
He said, "I thought that I would beat him to the rim essentially." And yeah, if he could have gotten to the rim first and gotten that quick layup, that would have gone a very long way in them holding on to that lead. You know, if he dribbles it out, he gets fouled, then you're depending on him making those 2 free throws. And at that point, it's still just a 3-point game anyway. And the Knicks come back on the other end who are red hot and try to make the 3 to tie. But like I said, it wasn't the right decision, but I understand where his head was at because you could not buy a bucket at that point for the entire second half.
Thanks. I mean, they scored 36 points the second half, but for when he went to the interview and said, "Yeah, I thought I could outrun him." You have no ankle meat. Like you know that you ain't got nothing down there. Who
Anunoby's arms are like 85 feet long, right. So I don't know.
But you're going up against one of the most athletic defenders on the Knicks, and you thought you were going to beat him to the rim. It was going to make a difference. But not only that, okay, you made the mistake, you got blocked. You were the reason that Anunoby had free run to get that tap in because you decided to double on the outside. Like, what were you think? Like all around that fourth quarter, he showed you. And for me, I don't even really put it on him. I put it on the head coach. Yeah. He didn't call the timeout. He didn't make any adjustments the whole series. Like, he is a horrible head coach.
Yeah, and there's also the fact that if you dribble the ball out, OG probably doesn't even have time to make that tap in. Yeah. Like I said, he made the wrong decision, but I understand where he was coming from.
They did.
Says Caden is staying. Thanks for the bad news. Appreciate that stretch.
Not good for us.
Yeah, nah. Because I didn't know until yesterday Knicks won the midseason tourney too. Yeah, it's funny because now all of a sudden they're pretending the in-season tournament matters because Brunson won the MVP for that as well. Oh, it was the greatest season ever. I'm like, y'all need to calm down. Y'all need to calm down.
I mean, when the Lakers won the first one, people thought that was the end all be all.
No. When the Lakers won the first one, people did exactly what they do anytime the Lakers win anything, which is they pretended for some reason doesn't count. So, yeah. But now that the Knicks won it, now the Knicks fans are like, man, this is kind of a big deal. He has had the best season of anybody ever.
That's
no. But I mean, there's not really a whole lot of other sports news going on, especially since you had not been watching the World Cup. I did not anticipate that. So Give me your thoughts on the upcoming Spider-Man: A Brand New Day. I assume you've seen the trailer for this because you told me about it. So go ahead. What are you expecting out of that one?
That's where we are now.
Where we are now. I mean, unless you got something else.
I ain't got nothing else. But I expect it to be a great movie. Like I said, I think this is what's going to put Marvel back on the map.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's not going to make up for everything after Endgame, because everything after Endgame was straight ass. Outside of the other Spider-Man, like I really like
after Endgame. They haven't put anything else in son.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. But I think that I don't know about Spider-Man turning evil, but I do think that he may turn into a spider, like a real spider. I don't know what that transformation is going to be. If they're going to do the human spider, I don't know. But they supposedly have a lot of villains lined up for this. The Hulk is supposed to play a prominent role in this movie, and it's going to transfer over to the mutant saga. They haven't kind of confirmed if that's Jean Grey in the movie or not, but I think it's going to lead up to something nice. And yeah, X-Men 97.
Don't bring
2,
that in.
It's coming in 2 weeks, but it's going to lead up to Doomsday, and Doomsday is supposed to be possibly that movie because it's a lot of stuff that we haven't considered. But I think in Doomsday, the X-Men are actually going to be the bad guys.
Yeah, well, I'm rooting for the villains then. X-Men 97, it didn't click with me.
Not at all.
When it came out, I watched it and I was like, it wasn't, I'm not saying it was terrible. Like there were some good episodes. There was a little bit of filler, and then the rest of it was just kind of bad. And I was like, you know what? People say that I'm a hater. I disagree.
100%.
I disagree, but I'm gonna give it another shot. And recently I went back and started watching it again. And I was like, no, this is still ass. This isn't great. I don't know why. I do not see what people are seeing in that show. And again, I've seen reviews of the first 4 episodes of season 2 where they're like, "Oh, it's a masterpiece," and I'm like, "Y'all liars, bro."
Thanks.
Oh, liars.
Thanks. Remember, there was somebody who was it in the Discord that was like, "This is the greatest series ever."
Oh, it was several people, but you're referring to Big Red, who said it was like the best season of television ever made. Who are your favorite superheroes and villains? All right, right off the top, Wolverine. Well, okay, well, don't bite, but right off the top, Wolverine. And also be on the lookout for the Wolverine game coming out this September on PS5. But Wolverine is in that number 1 spot. In terms of villains, I don't know who you got, Hendo.
I don't really like villains. Oh, Killmonger, because he might have been right.
All right, first of all, no, he wasn't. Second of all, like Michael B. Jordan can't act. Like I don't know why you. I don't.
Sinners was an outstanding movie. I don't know what you're talking about.
Sinners was great. I didn't say anything about Sinners. Sinners was great, but Michael B. Jordan can't act. It's like broken clocks and blind squirrels, man.
Hater B.
I'm not being a hater. He's not a very good actor. If we're talking about the movies, then yeah, and obviously it would be Thanos from that whole arc. Would be the favorite villain. Not really a big fan of like Loki, the villain. The villains in DC suck. They're all bad.
Live action movies in DC suck.
Yeah. They're terrible. But yeah, no, in terms of the heroes, I'm a big fan of the X-Men. I'm super, super excited about them coming into the MCU. But I didn't really like. I wasn't a comic person when I was younger. That was Jose. Jose read and collected the comics, and I was like, haha, nerd. And I would watch the the cartoons and whatnot. I would say Batman, but Batman's not a superhero, so he can't be in this conversation.
Superman used to be my favorite until I don't know, that's what I grew up on. Christopher Reeves. I mean, it was the first. It's kind of like the first of the genre that really hit the big screen. Like Superman was my guy until Wolverine.
No credit given Omega Red. I had the Omega Red action figure when I was real little. I had the Omega Red action figure and I had Apocalypse. And then I didn't know who Omega Red was, and I didn't really know much about Apocalypse. So I played with them like they were football players because they were big. Playso says Thanos is his favorite. Okay. Magneto. Look, Magneto's not really so much a villain as what you would call like a dirty Mac, right? Like he just came in there, he took Gambit's girl, and now that's all he really did. You know, I don't acknowledge Magneto anyway, because my favorite hero is Wolverine, and like he can tear him apart in an instant with his like that just seems unfair, those powers going at each other. That you want to talk about styles make fights. My goodness. I can control metal, and that's what you are entirely made of.
Man. Jay, we went to have a conversation because from the clips that I saw, I don't know how Clayface looks like an interesting movie at all. That's going to bomb at the box office.
People saw that trailer and they were like, "Oh man, it looks incredible." And then I watched it and I was like, "Which part?" I was like, "Did I watch the wrong trailer? I don't understand what y'all are seeing." It didn't look good at all. Hama and Azula in the Avatar thing. Just stop.
Yeah, that's not a go.
I don't know. Like, come on, man. I was with you. I was reading the names. I was like, okay, I don't know a lot of the characters. And then I was like, Avatar. Yeah. What's wrong with y'all?
Thanks.
That's all right. That's okay. The Odyssey. How are you feeling about Christopher Nolan's take on the Odyssey?
Not excited.
Wow.
I mean, for me, like same way as Dune. It's a supposedly big masterpiece that I think is going to be okay.
There's a difference there. The Odyssey is actually a masterpiece. Dune is Dune.
Right, but
Dune is just some pop sci-fi garbage. Like the Odyssey it has stood the test of time. It is a classic.
It is. Let's leave it there. A classic.
But we haven't had a great Odyssey film though.
And then will we get one now?
Yeah,
I want new ideas, Barney. I'm tired of redoing old things. I want new ideas.
I'll tell you what. Everybody says that, and then when new ideas come out, none of y'all go see them.
I went and saw Sinners twice.
Okay,
in the movie theaters.
That's great. That's great. You did that because everybody was black in it. But listen, when new ideas come out, people don't go to watch them, and that's why studios make sequels. It's not because they think sequels are high art. It's because they know the sequels sell. That's what people go see. People don't support new IP, generally speaking.
True.
So
we'll see. If I'm wrong, I'll say I'm wrong.
I'll tell you what. I used to be a big Matt Damon fan. Used to love Matt Damon. Huh?
Why?
Because I saw Good Will Hunting, and that was fantastic.
That was decent.
Some of his early stuff was very good. And I'll say, then I saw him on Project Greenlight, and I was like, I don't like that. And then it seems like he's kind of lost his fastball, as they say, as an actor as well. Like I don't think he's washed, but certainly not the elite level. But and then when I heard that he was going to be, the star of this, I was like, all right, we're gonna lean on Christopher Nolan in this one. But I think the rest of the cast is interesting, and I think that Christopher Nolan is a great director.
He is,
and I think that they are going to put together an incredible spectacle.
All right. And Coach, I struggle with that, Coach. I'm not going to disagree. 90s movies, best. Music, I struggle because for me, the 80s and the 90s, best time in life ever. So
okay. So for people, Coach said, I made this statement to my wife the other day. 90s movies and music was the best era. Agree or disagree? So movies, no.
Really?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Television and movies are far better today than they were in the 90s. There were obviously some classics from the 90s, but like generally speaking, the quality, especially of television, has skyrocketed since then. Music, pretty close to dead on right there. That's those are facts. I mean, obviously every era has their, has some great artists and everything, but as a whole. Like even the one hit wonders were better in the 90s too. Like and it holds up. You can listen to music that came out like 3 years ago, and you're like, "What was this trash I was listening to back in 23?" I would say, yeah, the 90s for the music for sure.
I guess I can give you that.
That's
I guess I give you that because if you listen to music nowadays, I don't listen to the radio at all.
Yeah.
I refuse to listen to the radio. But when I do catch songs off the radio, it's always based around 90s music. Yeah. Like the hook, the bass line, all of that. They start songs off with hooks from 90s music. So you might not think, Coach.
But I will say this: you could extend that to 70s to 90s, and
that's true.
The music, you know,
they steal everything.
What do you think about Illmatic? Because that was like one of the classics from the 90s. So I know that you've heard it. So
now you talking about Nas? Right. I'm speechless when you talk about Nas and Illmatic and Stillmatic. Like I'm speechless.
Yeah,
I have no words for them.
Right. Yeah, that's my reaction as well. That's crazy. But no, like when you talk about 90s movies, like they were so cheesy. Like a lot of them just don't really hold up that well at all. You know, and it's saying like I generally like I can't watch anything from like the late 80s and before. Like it's just so bad. You know, they come so far in cinema that I can't go back with it. Can't do it.
I can remember all of it.
And Coach with the classic hater comment, Illmatic was his only album I liked. Okay. Illmatic classic. Gotcha. Yeah, I know Hendo agrees.
What's the one where he did the song with Genuine?
Oh, I don't listen to anything that's genuine in it, so I don't know. Like Nas lost his way at a certain point in his career, but he's brought it back recently. But no, if it had genuine, I ain't heard it.
You heard that song.
Rush Hour, by the way, was in '98. Rush Hour 2 didn't come out till 2001, so you're bridging the gap there already.
Facts.
Jerry says, without 1994, 1999, the movies are good to bad in the 90s.
That's right. Oh, that's right. You Owe Me. That was the name of the song. You Owe Me.
Kids ain't that the pot calling the kettle black? No, Coach.
You are.
I don't hate anything. What is he? What? Oh, that's the name.
That's the name of the song.
I don't know. It was written was justice. Oh, okay, taking that down. No, it was not. I love it was written. No, it was not. I had no thoughts. It was written versus Illmatic.
I'm gonna go with it was written.
You gonna go with it was written?
I don't listen to Nas. What you talking about, bro? You know that. I've always had this either or type thing, and I was a Jay-Z fan, so
yeah.
Until I realized he started stealing everything from everybody.
I couldn't stand Jay-Z from the moment I heard Jay-Z. Like I like him, I appreciate him more now than back then. But the first time I saw Jay-Z, I was like, this dude sounds like he sounds like a clown, first off. And then I saw his video and like he kept on just doing like that with his hands, and I was like, you look stupid. Like, what are you doing? Like, this is an awful song. You sound like a clown. You look like a clown. I'm not listening to anything else from you. And that was it. Right. But then, much later, I listened to some of the stuff, and I appreciated it. But what were you reading just now?
Oh no, it was the Joey Badass is better than Illmatic. Agreed.
Wow. What? That's crazy. I said I enjoyed it. It was written. I liked it a lot, but it was not better than Illmatic. That's crazy talk.
We're on off the rails.
I mean, the rails, yeah. What are those? But I don't really have anything else because there's no sports going on. I see your question about training camp.
Dance fan.
Can't do it.
You can't do it.
Can't do it. You want to answer it? I'll bring it up if you want to answer it. The answer is, what do y'all think about the training camp changes this year?
I mean,
I was fighting that keyboard on this one. Wow.
I mean, I think for me, I think it is smart. Like they're getting things done, especially June, July in Maryland. The humidity and the heat just takes you out. So why would John Harbaugh have all of these practices in the dead of the heat? And this is why we had a lot of injuries. So I think it is smart while it's cooler for them to get out there and start practicing, getting that work in. Like that to me is just smart coaching.
Okay, there you go. I have no thoughts on the Ravens training camp from a month from now. I can't do it. You know what?
Go ahead, Brad.
I just listened to 1999, and I brought this up because I want to point something out to y'all. Okay, first of all, ridiculous opinion. Okay, and you can like what you like. That's fine. I like Joey Badass just fine, but whatever. Ridiculous opinion. But the reason that I brought that up, and I'm gonna bring this one up too. The Jigga Man had to find his way.
Yes, he had to wait for Biggie to die to steal his style. Yeah. You are correct.
That's facts. I just want to point out to all of you who are typing my name with an E in it. My name is on the screen. It's on the screen. How are you still misspelling it? This is why I don't come around in the morning with y'all. All right?
Listen.
Disrespectful.
It takes a lot to make Brownie mad, but the one thing that I found that always pisses him off is the misspelling of his name.
It's not even misspelling my name pisses me off. It's misspelling it when you can see it.
I mean, they spell Ferris Farris when they see his name every day.
But honestly, man, if they came in here and they started spelling it Henda, that wouldn't bother you. It's right there.
Right. Yeah.
It's right there.
It's early in the morning, B.
I know.
My bad, Rodney. All right, let's get out of here, man.
This is horrible. I don't want to leave because there's still like 90 people just watching it here. But I'm like, I don't know. Like, we ain't got nothing to talk about. Like you over here talking about you can't watch the Odyssey because leave it alone, leave it back in 8,000 BC. Come on, man. Like you gotta give me something, okay?
I don't know what you want me to say.
Let me ask you this.
Yes, B.
Let me ask you this. How do you feel about, and I don't know if you've seen this yet because it is actually out. How do you feel about Disclosure Day? Intrigued at all?
That's the alien one?
Okay, I guess that answers that. That's the Steven Spielberg one where there's aliens and this guy finds out and he's gonna disclose it all to the entire world on one day, and they're calling it Disclosure Day. So.
I think that may be good because there may be some truth to it. I don't know. What?
So no, we found the problem. We found the problem. You can't listen to Flex Zone. 2000 BC from cannabis. You better get the hell out. I'll tell you what. I will listen to another cannabis song as soon as you find me a song where he raps about something other than cannabis.
I mean,
and how cannabis is going to beat you in a battle. Awful.
He was a terrible rapper.
and I enjoy a couple of his songs because like you can get a certain amount of that, right? You can get a certain amount of man, I'm dope. Mm-hmm. But it can't be every verse to every song.
Thanks.
And then my album sucked because of Wyclef, but I'm dope. No, you gotta stop.
Yeah,
you gotta stop. So okay. Toy Story 5. Any thoughts on that? You got nothing for me?
That's me. My thoughts on Geno Smith situation.
What's Geno Smith situation?
Him going back to Florham Park, like him going back to the Jets after all of these years. I still think he's a fraud. You're gonna say he's older, he's more mature. I think he's going back to the Jets a worse player than he was the first time he was there. The Jets are the Jets, and they're gonna find out that they still need a quarterback after all of these years. That failed experiment with Aaron Rodgers is coming true once again. So yeah.
Okay.
Y'all wild, and his second album was fire.
Hey, yo, you and Cannabis the only ones that know, bro.
Hey, Flex. I'm gonna tell you like this. Back then, I was a hip hop head, and I didn't know he had a second album. I honestly didn't know.
Thank you very much, Ty. I appreciate the super chat. He says Brian needs to join more mornings. Must see TV. No, man.
Bruh, we
don't
tried.
talk about that.
We told him.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Listen. It's LBHT, not LB. We need the whole thing to come in. Especially, all right. We'll give you till the football season starts. Like you get your stuff and get yourself prepared.
Okay.
But when the football season starts, we need to have all hands on deck to do this morning show, because we'll actually have things to talk about, and you're going to want to talk about the Panthers, so we can get it all out on Monday mornings.
Jay said, hopefully this story about Geno that's been floating around isn't true. Jose said y'all didn't see the video with his son's mother. And by the way, I am just eternally offended when Jose says he has to leave and then he just sits in the chat. No, I did not see any video with his son's mother. What situation is Jose referring to? And Jay. What do you mean you don't know? You just said it like you knew. You said, oh, that situation, like you knew the situation he was talking about.
No, I meant that situation outside of what we were talking. What I was talking about, I thought it was something different. I don't know.
I was going to give my thoughts on Geno's situation with the Jets, but now I don't want to, because apparently there's a different Geno situation.
Thanks.
Okay. XB says, who are y'all favorite mumble rappers of today? None. I'm about lyrics, and if I can't understand you, then I'm not listening to you.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I don't know any new rappers. I haven't listened to the radio since about 2000. So all of these guys, once they started doing the little freshman debuts and the freestyles, and these little kids was coming out talking about, I'm a superstar, I don't need the freestyle. That's when I said, yeah, hip hop is dead. It's now commercial. So
yo, there's another one in here. God said, y'all sucked my cannabis. His band is actually fire. It ain't help his career. He went after LL and M, though. He went after Eminem. I didn't hear that. He was done by then.
He's right. I mean, going after LL after you're on a song with him, it's not smart.
It's not smart going after LL. Like people kind of, they have a wrong perception of LL. Because he makes a lot of songs for women and everything, but LL tore that boy apart.
Right. And no, Jeremy, I will never listen to Drake, because all the stuff sounds exactly the same.
Oh,
and now that we found out he's been paying for spins,
Jeremy, Drake is awful.
He's terrible.
Like, no, I'm not going to say no talent, because I do think he's a talented host. He is not a talented musician. He is not a talented musician.
He is a very talented ghost spitter.
No.
He ain't writing nothing.
No. Coach, if your music don't give me party vibes, I don't want to hear it.
What we lie about, Coach? What we lie about Drake, Coach?
Whoa. Which lies, Coach?
Where's the lie?
Listen. I want to go back to bed, but I'll send you a link to come up here and try and tell us that we lied about Drake. Type faster. But it's wild to me. It's wild to me that Coach, an esteemed educator, says, you better not try and make me think with this music.
Highly educated man. We're not saying he's not talented, but I can't get with it.
Okay, so Jay put in our Discord and added me. Thank you, Jay. I guess
appreciate
that.
Awesome.
Sort of. A tweet that says a woman is accused former Raiders and current Jets quarterback Geno Smith of assault and neglecting responsibilities related to their special needs child.
Wow.
On the Instagram story, the woman posted a video showing an altercation between her and Geno Smith and wrote, today is the day. Geno Smith beat me because he hates taking care of his special needs child and can't be left alone with him because he'd rather watch content online and play Call of Duty. Geno Smith is yet to respond to her claims. Yikes.
Wow.
Yeah. So at this point, it looks like it's just a Instagram post from her. That is absolutely terrible, if true. So we're gonna leave that alone until something else comes out or more comes out about it. Till at least Gino responds. But yikes.
Facts.
Appreciate it, TC. Thank you very much, TC. Brody, what's your opinion on Kodak Black?
Who?
Nada. No opinion there.
Who?
I'm no, yeah, I don't have any opinion. Have not listened. Jose says the video doesn't convince me. I mean, let's see. I don't want to pull up the video now because we're doing the thing, but well, yeah, I mean the video is not of him beating her, like they're just arguing. It's like,
yeah, anything can be said in an argument.
It can indeed. Flexon says, if I'm Geno Smith, I'm not responding. You might want to respond to that one. Okay, well, I got to the shaky cam part of the video. She was running away from something. Anyway, we'll talk more about that later. Jose said it looked more like a fight over whose turn it was to watch the kid. Well, but that's kind of what she's saying, right? It's your turn, and he won't do it. So I don't know.
But to say you beat me and you don't want to take care of your child, like, when did this video come out?
I mean, I posted it fairly recently, I guess.
I'm not defending the fraud, but let's just say, for instance, it's Father's Day weekend, right? And he has plans. And he's like, look, I told you last week I can't watch him this weekend because I have things going on. If she want to go party or do whatever she wants to do, that happens sometimes. But yeah, we really don't know that.
I'll say this. You should probably be with your kid on Father's Day weekend.
I mean, you should. But, it depends. How many kids does he have? And what's the situation? I don't know. I'm not commenting on anybody else's situation because I don't have all the facts.
Kodak was in XV says XV says Kodak was in the Ravens locker room after a Ravens win. He's Lamar's favorite rapper. Yeah, I'm aware of that. I don't have a list.
I still don't know who he is.
I don't follow anything Lamar does off the field because like we follow him on Twitter and he's just retweeting Jesus into the timeline and I'm like, why don't you stop? That's fine for you. I don't need your Bible verses. But whatever. To each his own. Facts. Although I am shocked, though. I am shocked because I swear that so many Christians have told me that if you mention Jesus, that you will get canceled. But it just never seems to happen to any of them. Weird. Very weird. But yeah, I don't think we have anything else. The Geno Smith thing we got to talk about another time after some more comes out about it. In terms of him playing for the Jets, I don't agree with you that he's a fraud. He had his career stolen from him. He proved that he could play in the NFL in Seattle. He's old now and he sucks, but he's not a fraud. That's a whole different thing.
I mean, I'm not trying to liken this situation with his baby mama to things in the past, but the reason he got punched in his jaw was because he didn't show up for the kids.
I thought he just owed that dude money.
The guy paid him. Now, this guy didn't make much money. He paid him to come be a part of his foundation and show up and talk to the kids. Gino flaked on him, and then he was like, all right, cool, I guess you had something going on, give me my money back. So he didn't show up for the kids and tried to steal the money.
Yeah.
So the guy was like, yo, I ain't no punk.
Listen, and Gino wasn't right in that situation, but the other dude was also not right in that situation.
He wasn't.
And more than anything, Rex Ryan was wrong.
Right. But his career could have taken a different path if he'd have just stood up to his obligations or paid back the money for the work that he did not do. And that just showed you his character at that time. And that may be why that
listen, I never said he's a great person. I don't know. He's Gene Malenko, the man with over 1,000 turnovers. Oh, come on. Don't do that.
Gino Malenko.
Don't do it. Listen, there is nobody who irritated me more than Dean Malenko.
Are you
watching
sure?
wrestling. I hate Dean Malenko.
I have a name. Chris Paul.
No, I said in wrestling.
I'm talking about in general.
Yeah. And no, watching Chris Paul does not irritate me as much as watching Dean Malenko. Listen, I almost stopped watching wrestling when Dean Malenko was out there. I could not stand that guy. Could not stand him at all. You know, he's like Hulk
Hogan.
No. He's like I used to love Hulk Hogan. Okay, Ric Flair is the best.
I hated Ric Flair growing up.
But you were supposed to. He was really good at his job. This kid now, I forget his name because he spent the last year being one of the El Grande Americanos. But he does joint manipulation. That's like his thing, and he wears this really weird, like it's like a tank top, almost like a regular wrestling tank top, but it stops like at his ribs almost. Like he looks ridiculous. And then when you do joint manipulation, like you can't see it on TV. Yeah, I know you can't see it in person because he's just grabbing somebody's finger and pulling it back. I'm like, that's not a thing, bro. Like anybody can do that. That's stupid. And he's just awful in general. But like Pete Dunne, there it is. Thank you. Hate that guy. But anyway, that's why I thought it was really funny when he was like, I hate being called Butch, and everybody was just calling him Butch. But anyway, whatever. That's neither here nor there. Because again, as you said, this is way off the rails. It's over an hour now, and we got to go.
Facts. We got to go to work later.
Yeah, well, it's you and you do.
Hey, it ain't too late.
Listen, with that alarm went off this morning, the first thing I wanted to do was call out of work. Yeah. Carlito's Way was a bad wrestling gimmick. I don't know.
Carlito's Way.
That's a great movie, though.
That's why I can't watch wrestling.
What? Wow. Back in my days, our rappers were called Chuck D, Ice Cube, KRS-One, etc. Kodak was something you put in your camera.
Facts. Y'all don't know nothing about having to go to a store, wait for them to develop your film, and have to go pick it up. It's crazy.
But you got anything else there, Hendo?
Yes. One last thing.
Okay.
Appreciate y'all for hanging out with us on this day of nothing, and that's about it. We're done. It's over.
All right, let's try that again. Do you have anything else, Hendo?
Yeah, time to go.
Okay. All right. Yes, like Hendo said, thank you very much for tuning in. Appreciate you. This show will be back to its normal functional state tomorrow with Jose and Hendo.
And Bradley.
Because it is Jose and Hendo in the morning. I will not be here because yikes. This is just awful.
So much fun.
There's nothing going on, and I should be asleep. I don't appreciate this.
It's gonna be some Ravens news today. Something's gonna pop off today that we're gonna be able to talk about tomorrow.
You sure about that?
Like Charles Barkley, I guarantee it.
Not one of his guarantees has ever come true. Not a single one.
Oh, no.
Did y'all go to Afram?
No, I don't. No, I haven't been to Afram since like 90 something.
Thank you very much, Ty. He said Kodak is trash.
Facts.
I didn't want to say that, Ty, because I haven't given him a fair shot. I've heard
from what I've heard. I mean, listen,
I've heard enough for myself.
Listen, get your money, make all the money that you can, but trash. Yeah, Jay, it's gonna be Brodney.
What's up, Jared? He said Dean Malenko was known to complain and cry. Yeah, me too when he was on the screen, Jared. Hated it. Could not stand that guy. But yes, thank you so much. Again, if you enjoy the show, we will be back. Well, Jose and Hendo will be back tomorrow and Wednesday morning. And then we have the Wednesday evening show at 7:45 with myself and Jose. Hendo, let them know where they can find you.
The Road Pod. YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, everything.
Okay, and you want to let them know what you got going on, or you just want to?
I got a couple things in the works, but I
What
don't know. I'm gonna
you
finish
got
them.
in the work?
I got a couple videos. I got the Tavius Robinson video, the Terrell Suggs video.
Not reading it, Ty. Thank you very much, though. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. Not reading it though.
It's Brad.
Not reading it though.
Well, we get something. Maybe since I'm up, if I could find something to cobble together, I might put out a video today. Not for certain.
Hey, would y'all like to see a video from Hendo? Because you know that Hendo is I mean, he's incredible with the editing, right? Would y'all like to see a video documenting the journey of one of your favorite Ravens players, Tavius Robinson?
That was just gonna be for the
set to a fire soundtrack.
That is true, but that was supposed to be for the patrons and the members.
Okay, well, why don't you tell them where they can sign up, Hendo?
Patreon.com/ROUG.
There you go.
Little as $5.
That's right.
I'm about to revamp everything. I'm about to revamp everything and get back to it because
YouTube Hendo coming back.
It's possible because me and Lowe's, we parting ways. So my nights are about to be free, so I have more time to do other things. That was the last one, but I won't do that again because people did not watch that. Like people did not watch that.
Yes, video. They did. It was over 1,000 views the next day.
I mean, it's still at like 1,000 views. When I do videos, they normally get like 3, 4, 5, maybe, and it's just gone down, and it kills my motivation. It kills my motivation.
Stop doing it.
Maybe that could be possible.
Maybe you need to earn the trust of the people back.
It's facts.
How about that?
You might be right.
But if you're tired of Hendo playing games, head over to patreon.com/LBHT show and you can sign up for our Patreon. Again, as low as $5, you get into the Discord, you get into the overtime show. We've got the Dynasty Football. We're set for the startup draft next Saturday.
Oh,
we just set the draft order. I don't know. I need to hit randomize on that again. I don't like how that played out, but we're ready to go on Saturday. We do actually need to talk about the rules and everything that we want to have for that league. Mm-hmm. But yeah, if you're interested in Dynasty Football, if you're interested in the overtime show, which is I dare I say better show than the Wednesday evening show, head over to patreon.com/LBHT show. Also head to www.lbhtshow.com and sign up for the newsletter. That's where we post we have our poll question for every week. We have a lot of links to other creators. We got Coach, we got Hendo, we got Deep Cover Pod, we got well, yeah, it's Good Friends, Better Rivals. We also got what is this? There you go, Ty. Thank you very much, Tyson. You better not stop making them vids, Hendo. They fire.
Appreciate that. And to Jay, listen, we need 2 more people. Now that I think about it, I've been so busy. We need 2 more people for the Dynasty League.
Oh, you still need 2 more people?
Yeah, I haven't.
That's crazy.
Or we could spread those players amongst the people that we have. League decision, like whatever y'all want to do is fine with me, but we have to get that draft done. Or if you want to sign up and think that you can beat us, and I got to send Jay his belt. I keep forgetting. I've been slacking.
That's messed up, Jay. You ain't even joined our second Dynasty League, though. That's okay. That's all right.
Yeah.
That's okay.
And yes, people say that Ray Lewis looks like me. I've been told that in many places that he looks like me.
Okay.
I'm older, so he looks like me. Appreciate that.
No, I'm not seeing it. Maybe if you got down on 2 knees.
They
may. I don't know.
I wasn't kneeling. I was praying. I wasn't kneeling.
You were like the fact that you called Gino a fraud and not that man is just.
Whoa! When have you not heard me call him a fraud?
I'm saying like you don't just break it out unprovoked like you do with Gino.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. To the second greatest player in Baltimore Ravens history.
Yeah, that's fact. Second greatest middle linebacker of all time as well. That's crazy.
I won't give him that. He may be the first.
He
may be the first greatest. He may be the first greatest middle linebacker.
He's
the second greatest Raven.
He's very clearly the second. Very clearly.
Who's one?
The man who's going to the Hall of Fame in about a month here. Yeah, that's right. Luke. Also, if you go over to lbhtshow.com, sign up for the newsletter. Like I said, that's where the poll question is. This week's poll question: what is going to be the movie of the summer? Spider-Man, Brand New Day, or Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey? Don't listen to Hendo's endorsement of The Odyssey. Go find a trailer. Hendo is the biggest hater of all time when it comes to movies. And then we'll discuss that on Wednesday. Wow. Incredible. That's how we know it's time to go. You call Luke slap? What? Unbelievable.
Luke was that guy. I ain't gonna hold you. Luke was that guy. He's not Ray Lewis, but Luke was that guy.
Yeah, no, he's not, because he's better than Ray. He's better than Ray. Yeah, absolutely. Ray's got the longevity. He played forever because he wouldn't go away. But Luke was the better player.
I like LeBron. Gotcha.
No, LeBron's just the greatest player, and also has the longevity. But we are going to get out of here. Once again, thank you all for joining us. And Hendo and Jose will be back here tomorrow at 6:15 a.m.
6:15-ish.
Almost threw up.
Here we go.
We got one more super chat from Ty. Thank you very much. Does New York at the end of your name, or does the NY at the end of your name stand for New York? Hell no, it don't. But appreciate the super chat. Thank you very much, Ty. So again, Tuesday and Wednesday morning, Jose and Hendo in the morning at 6:15 p.m. or a.m. Sometimes also starring Ferris whenever he feels like getting up and joining the show. And then join us on Wednesday evening at 7:45 p.m. Eastern for the LBHT show. And listen, get at Hendo in the chat, in the comments, on Discord, on Twitter, and tell him you need the live streams back.
What?
That's right.
What live streams?
What do you mean?
I can't remember a time before the show. So what live streams?
The live streams that you used to do all the time.
Oh. One day, maybe. One day. Maybe when the football season starts back up. Maybe.
Yeah, there you go.
Because there's not much to talk about. So there's no need to do a live stream and talk about nothing here and then go talk about nothing somewhere else.
I mean, you could do your in-depth breakdown of Illmatic. I would tune in for that for sure. The Hendo show.
A live reaction to Illmatic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like you promised.
Okay. Well, you know what? Hanging with Hendo, we might do that.
That's right. Hang with Hendo is back. We did it. We did it. You just said that. Yes, the Yo Hendo show, or as the Hey Yo show.
Facts. XV.
No, he wasn't. It's just clown takes all morning from you, bro. Go, you know what? Hop back in bed. Get a 15-20 minute nap. Facts. Reset your day.
Facts.
Garbage coming out of that keyboard right now. All right, you need to reset your Monday, man.
Your man said I'm gonna do it better in a shorter amount of time.
And he didn't play a shorter amount of time, but that's all right. Anyway, we are.
Don't he know?
Oh, y'all gonna stop that now. I'm not even bringing that up. We are getting out of here. See y'all. Hendo will see you tomorrow. Yes. I will see y'all on Wednesday. And don't forget also to tune in tomorrow night for the Ravens roundup over on Sip to Tally.
Indeed. Signing off. Any last words, Venga? Brodney?
Okay, have fun at work by yourself. Later, y'all.